Okay, team, I know that starting a new job can put a little bug in anyone's stomach. So as we get ready to train our new team members, I want us to look at some ways that could kind of ease that bug that's in some of our new team members' stomach as they start the new position in our departments and as we get ready to train them. Your new team member know that it's okay to make mistakes and that error is human and to live is divine. Now, we don't want a whole lot of mistakes or errors. We want them to be comfortable. I remember working at a job and it was like I couldn't make a mistake. If I made a mistake, my trainer, she would yell, she would fuss, and she would call me out of my name. That made me crawl into a shell, and I felt very bad and intimidated. However, that's not a good trainer. And I know you, team, I know that you are not that type of trainer. So in order for us to get better, iron sharpens iron, these are some of the target points that I want us to horn in on as we're talking and training our new team members. And the first target point that I want us to look at is have a to-go book ready for your new team member when they walk into your department. A to-go book is a book that your team member could always refer back to when they are doing the processes that you have taught them or that you are teaching them, so that they can remember the steps or that they're able to go back and look at those steps again when you're not there, because you may not be there and they have those steps written into their to-go book. All of those steps will be written in their to-go book and they can go step by step to get to the ending of the process that you have taught them. Our second target point that I want us to look at is slow down. Have you ever called somebody and they gave you their phone number like you knew their phone number? Remember to take your time, put your feet flat on the floor, and articulate the information as if you were that new team member that's becoming a part of a new team. It will make it very helpful for that new team member. Another target point that I would like for us to look at is it's very important to not cut steps. If you want that team member to perform at a peak level, you must train that new team member as if you want them to perform at a peak level. And remember, the way you train your new team member, that's the way your new team member will perform. Make sure you stay consistent with the new processes that you're teaching your team member. If I was a new team member and the processes just always changed, it would be confusing to me. Be consistent. That's very important when we're training individuals. Another target point that we should look at is think about not giving unnecessary information. Give the facts. Give the information that's needed for the process to get done. Sometimes if we give a whole broad of information, you may see more errors than necessary. So make sure you keep your process to a minimum to cut out some of the confusion that could cause unnecessary errors during the process. So when you're training your new team member, remember that you're not training your new team member to get your job, but you're training your new team member to make sure that your team and your department is working at its pinnacle level to meet the needs of the customers for the organization or the business that you are serving for. And if you train the new team member with efficiency and in an effective way, your company, your business, your organization will always work at its pinnacle level and give the best customer service that can be given. I hope that I have given some great tips today. To give a recap, We talked about make sure you have a to-go book for your team member. A to-go book for your team member. Make sure that you don't miss steps. You give the necessary steps for the process. Make sure that you know that you are training your new team member to work at a pinnacle level so that you too could be working at your pinnacle level so that you and your new team member could meet the needs of the constituents that your company serves internally and externally. Until next time, have a super duper fantabulous day.